Hey everybody, and welcome to our post-season BB24 exit interviews, this one with Nicole. We have so much to get to, including your questions. We're in a griller. But first, let me let you guys know that wherever you're watching this, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, you guys following on those places, thumbsing up, hitting that bell on YouTube, commenting on any of the places that you can comment are a great way to help support our shows, as is sharing them. Tell a friend, tell a family member. You guys are our best marketers, so if you think you know someone that would like the show, well then share it, because that is what keeps them going. Of course, you can always become a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. You can do the YouTube super things, and you guys know the deals on how to support. You can also tweet us your questions anytime at hashtag YRRLive for the evicted house guests, or just to interact with us. We're always tweeting live during the episode. I also think you guys know that you can check out our past 10 years of shows over at yourrealityrecaps.com and see where you're placing in the trash draft for Big Brother 24 this season. And like I said, become a patron, everything over there. I also think you guys know that John and I are live after every East Coast airing of Big Brother. I am twitching every single night, and I'm live during the day, hanging out with you guys and talking live feeds. So much content for all of you, but I know what all of you are here for, and it's to hear from Nicole, so let's go jump into that call. Hey Nicole, how are you doing?
Hi Eric, I'm doing better. How are you?
I am doing great. Now Nicole, we have to get right into it. I know we have to ask the hard questions. I know it's not something you might want to share or talk about, but I have to ask you, are you going to give us the muffin recipe that started the Muffin Man segment?
Yes, I would love to. I love that my muffins were part of Muffingate. I don't really understand what's going on with it now that I'm no longer in the house. So if you could shed some light on some of the investigations, that would be really awesome.
I'll tell you later. I don't know that fans like me and recipes. It's a whole thing from All Stars. Anyway, no, but I did want to talk for a minute about, you and Taylor. I want to give you a chance to speak on that, because I think, we got a lot of questions from fans wondering if, since your first round of interviews, you had any chance to go back and see the interactions that, upset people in regards to you and Taylor.
I have not gone back to see anything. I don't think that I'm ready to see anything yet. Okay. I think that there's been a lot of reflection, and obviously I wholeheartedly understand where I went wrong. I know that the things that I said were very mean and nasty, but what I do want to say on that is that I am very sorry for the things that I said. I can't take them back. I take full ownership over my words. And for me, whatever she has been feeling from whatever I've done to her in the house is that she's valid in feeling those things. And I need to address everything with her. And we have a lot of catching up to do. And I think that it's definitely going to have to start when she's ready for it and on her terms, because I'm the one who's out here now being able to kind of sit back, reflect, kind of go over everything, but nothing can be resolved without her sitting next to me and without us having a conversation.
Okay. Speaking of, catching up, have you had a chance to talk to Paloma or Pooch or Amira since you've been out of the house? And did they, fill you in on anything?
A lot of our conversations have just been filled with like love and care and support. We've basically just been giving each other a hard time, especially Pooch giving us a hard time that we unanimously voted him out of the house. And so those conversations have been very light and quote unquote warm, but we're a family and we experience this thing together. And I think that in the end, I want to be able to be there for them as much as they're being there for me. And especially with the house guests who are going to go into jury and who are going to be there the longest. I think it's important that we are able to band together and make sure that they have all the love and support when they come out.
Okay. All right. Last question on, this kind of topic. And it is, I think a lot of fans feel that maybe there was like a different tone or like a switch in, the way you reacted to the situation things with Taylor after the eviction. Is there something that sparked that, empathy or realization within you? Or what do you want to say to fans to help them connect, like, the game Nicole to the real world Nicole?
Well, the game Nicole was, well, I can only say this because I know this, is that I'm a very protective person. And strategically, I felt like I needed to protect those I was aligned with in the house. And when people in this game, especially in this house, you don't have any exterior outlets. All you have is each other. And I felt like they felt like their game was being threatened. So I felt like I needed to do something to help them along the way, which in turn felt like I was going to help my own game along the way. And it was strategy. As far as it going for a turn, I let it get the best of me. And I said some pretty crappy things about her. And, I take full ownership of all of it. And I hope that she can forgive me when she comes out. And that's what I look forward to.
Okay, so now here is something that I cannot forgive you for, Nicole.
Oh no.
You are such a big fan of this game. We know Daniel, such a big fan of the game. Daniel and Power week 1. You guys are making this final 2. Week 1 HOH holds so much power. Why didn't you guys try and make your own bigger alliance week 1?
That's a really good question. I don't even know how to answer that. I'm being honest with you. I thought that we were going to separate and then come together and have a bunch of people. I started gathering people. I thought he was gathering people. That's why the post pack was the best case scenario for me. I thought, hey, this alliance doesn't include you. He was so mad about it. But I was like, listen, this alliance doesn't include you, but that's okay because I'm going to be able to keep you safe because I'm, in connection with this alliance of 6. So moving forward, you need to do your job. And so it just totally didn't happen. And here we are.
Was there anything that shocked you that you learned about that happened in the game or in the real world that you found out after you got out?
Ooh. Oh.
Obviously, besides the Taylor stuff.
Are you talking like politics? Are you talking like stuff
anything.
I learned in the news?
Well, was there anything that you learned about in the house that you were like, wow, I had no idea that, Turner worked for Mr. Beast or anything? Did anything shock you?
No, none of it shocked me.
None of it shocked you.
No, I'm very aware of what Big Brother is, and I was pleasantly surprised to know of certain people's careers and pleasantly surprised to know that we were one big dysfunctional family.
If you hadn't picked Taylor to be your bestie, was there anyone else that you were considering choosing that week?
Yeah, an empty table. That's what I should have done. I should have sat in an empty table.
Yeah, probably. Okay. We, got very emotional hearing you talk about your mom, and a lot of us know that struggle in the real world. Is there any update you can give us on your mom now being back in the real world? Is she doing okay?
Absolutely. There's 2 fake Twitter accounts out there with my name on it, and they've claimed to be speaking on my behalf about my mom. So just to get all those people out of people's ears, my mom is still going through chemo. She is healthy as we can hope that she can be, and she's doing the best that she can. And all I can say is she's strong and she's amazing, and I'm happy that she's doing okay. But we still have a road of recovery ahead of us. That's the most I can share because it's right. The truth.
Yeah.
And that's really it.
Okay, good. No, I'm glad, and we all wish her the best. So I know that we're running out of time. I want to ask you last question is there anything that you learned about yourself coming out of this Big Brother experience that you didn't know about yourself before you started playing the game?
I learned that my mouth gets me in a lot of trouble, and that reflecting on that is that I need to be more aware. And it's it's a very humbling moment, but it's one of the biggest lessons. And I'm happy that I'm able to address it now, and that I'm not still stuck in that house, because I want to be able to grow and just continue to learn from this experience.
Well, we can't wait to watch you learn and grow from the experience, Nicole. It's great to have you out here in the real world, and we hope to hear more from you this season.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Bye, Nicole.
Bye.
Well, that about wraps up our interview with Nicole. Again, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Of course, you following, liking, and subscribing wherever you guys are watching. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I just posted an amazing TikTok with my mom, so if you haven't seen that, it just posted a little bit ago. Go check that out. You guys following on those places, hitting the bell, thumbsing up on YouTube, commenting below wherever there are comments. Those are all great ways to help support the show, as is sharing it, telling a friend, telling a family member. We, can't survive without your support. And like we said, it's been 10 years. So if you would like to see those 10 years of shows, check out our past catalog over at yourrealityrecaps.com. Of course, you can tweet us anytime using the hashtag YRRLive over on Twitter. I'm Reality Recaps over there. And I'm sure you guys know, live after every East Coast airing, live late night watching feeds, playing Twitch, and live during the day talking live feeds. So we're always live for you. Think of them as Eric feeds. But until the next episode or the next recap, no, it'll be tonight. We have an episode tonight, and then John and I will be live later today. So much content for you guys. I'll see you over there. Bye for now, everybody. Bye, friends.